So Conor Benn makes it 8-0 with a second round KO or TKO over Kane Baker. Nice right hand to finish the fight. Kane Baker went down, got up, referee said, nah, you've had enough. Conor Benn is a novice. He admits that himself. He had very few amateur fights, or relatively few. But with Conor, it's not just the technical rawness that he is going to have to improve upon. It's also the mental and emotional rawness, because he's very much got his dad's mental and emotional makeup, it seems, as a fighter at least. And not just mentally and emotionally, but also physically, in terms of the way he fights, is just like his dad. I don't think he's got the same amount of raw power, pound for pound, as his dad had, but the way he moves, the way he throws his punches, his stance, everything reminds me so much of his dad. I've said this in many previous videos about him. I don't think that's anything he's necessarily tried to copy. I just think it's genetic. But mentally also, his dad had to go through a process, because his dad was too aggressive. He was too wild early in his career. And he ended up getting stopped by Michael Watson, and then later on stopped by Chris Eubank Sr. And those experiences were learning experiences for Nigel Benn. It made him have to rein in the aggression and think about what he was doing more in his fights. And he went on a decent run as WBC super middleweight champion as a result of learning from his previous mistakes. And when he had his rematch with Chris Eubank, it wasn't the same as the first fight. It was actually much more of a chess match than the first fight, because Nigel Benn didn't make the same mistakes that he made first time around. You know, he wasn't as gung-ho. He reined in the aggression. Will Conor Benn have to go through his own Michael Watson or Chris Eubank moment before he reins in his aggression? That's the question. I don't know how far Conor Benn can go. I think he has talent there. But, you know, he's going to need to rein that aggression in if he's going to go as far as he wants to go. But whatever happens, I think we're in for an exciting ride with Conor Benn. An exciting time. You know, I think his career is going to be full of thrills and spills, ups and downs, and exciting fights. So however far he goes, I'm sure we're going to be entertained. So anyway, let me know what you think about Conor Benn's performance here, and how far you think he can go, what you think he needs to do. Maybe you think he needs to change his training setup. What would your advice be to him? If you were managing him, what would you try and get him to do? You know, or if you were training him? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. All right, it's Hat Man, I'm out.